on. Your favorite 10 minutes of the week has arrived. Justin, Jeff, the frustrated rock star.
Live on and before from the Atlanta Brewing Company in Atlanta, Georgia.
I'll sit before and after.
And, of course, we thank them for having us here and
ladies,
having a good time.
Hello, how are you?
Some ladies over there.
Ladies are walking around. They're frolicking. I would say they're frolicking. They're moving to and fro.
Yeah. We got some.
Yeah, we got groupies. They're having fun, too.
Tonight, our headliner is going to be when the main talent of a band gets the least recognition.
I like this topic.
Yeah, some of the ones you don't know in the band actually do all the heavy lifting.
Just who are the people in your neighborhood?
Yeah. So we're going to discuss that in tonight's headliner, but first, as always, we got to check out the opening act. Michael Jackson's playing, or about to play.
Michael Jackson, you say? Who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's somebody who can play 50 nights in London, and he's looking to get $50 million. $1 million a night for 50 nights. Sign it or drop it.
Totally worth it.
Totally.
Absolutely. Sign it.
Sign it up.
Sign it in a black ink pen.
If you can
sell 50 nights out, then why not? And I would pay it. I would go see Michael Jackson. I wouldn't pay it.
But come on.
His nose says all.
I mean, yeah, if he could do it, great. But can he really sell out 50?
I think
That's almost 2 months straight. How do you do that?
Because it's Michael Jackson. He's an oddity. People want to see him. And I also heard, I've actually been reading a lot about this because I'm interested. It's supposed to be the greatest live show ever. In terms of the money spent, the special effects, the pyrotechnics, the laser. It's going to be incredible. Like, no holes barred. Pull out the latest technology. And they also said that they wanted it to be 90 minutes. But there were so many must-hear Michael Jackson songs. That's in the word of the CEO of the guy throwing the thing. He said there were so many must-hear Michael Jackson songs that they made it 2 hours.
So it's a 2-hour show.
He's 50 years old.
Wow.
It's a 2-hour show, 50 nights in a row.
Well, you got to think
I think it's exciting.
The profitability's got to be there because, you know, there's no setup and breakdown. It's set it up and just keep the cash register running for 50 days.
They say
then break it down.
They say he'll make $50 million. And total, it'll make 115.
Okay, so he's getting, that sounds about right.
Their net is 115. His net is 50.
Yeah,
that's a good night. That's a good 2 months.
Hey, if you can do it, do it. I say sign it all the way.
Not since a .com boomed. I make that kind of money.
All right, that's a good one. All right, cool. Well, let's check out the night's headliner. All right, there are some bands where the main person doing the heavy lifting, writing the songs, writing the music, lyrics, everything.
Everybody plays a fool.
Being the creative guy, but you don't know that because normally it's the front man or maybe the guitar player.
Well, most people think the guitar player wrote the music and the singer wrote the lyrics.
Right. So what are some bands where someone did most of the work or most of the writing? I mean, that's really where it all starts, is writing songs.
You know, there's a good one that people don't really think about a lot is Vinnie Paul in Pantera.
That's the brother of Dimebag, right?
Yes, it's Dimebag's brother. See, usually it's the bass player and the drummers. If they do anything creative, people don't expect it.
Right.
But yeah, he put the band together, came up with the name, decided they made the big singer switch to PJ, which is what made the band big. So Vinnie Paul is a main cog.
Okay.
And the creative cog, the namer of the band.
Like Nicky Sixx is in Motley Crue. Right. And Nicky Sixx, I mean, you know, people know him.
Now, Mick Mars writes the music predominantly. Right. But Nicky is he's the creative guy in the band.
Yeah, but the whole creation of the band, the vision and all that, it was Nicky. It was Nicky, yeah. Right. And of course Vince is the front man, and people know Vince and Tommy.
That's one of the rare times that the bass player has been able to shine as the creative person in the band. Yeah. You don't see that very often.
Right. But I know you love Jane Wilen from the Go-Go's.
Yes.
And
I don't know, can I talk about the Go-Go's? Are they big enough?
Of course.
It's our show, right?
Of course, yeah.
I mean, people like the Go-Go's, right? They're incredible. Well, guess what? The guitar player, the little chop-haired girl, Jane Wilen, she was the creative force in that band. Belinda Carlisle got to do all the shows and everything. But Jane Wilen and her solo music, which is out of print, I paid $80 for her greatest hits.
Wow.
Well, I did, but a girl did.
And from I don't know.
But I had to pay attention for
seeing what I've seen of her. She seems a little bit bitter about that she doesn't get all the recognition because Belinda Carlisle got to do the major solo career.
The songs
she was
were
really
huge.
big, but Jane did all the music, right? I mean, she was.
Well, yeah, you know, co-writers here and there.
Yeah, but
she was the Nicky Sixx of the Go-Go's.
More than that, I think she wrote the music and words.
Yeah, she did mostly. She really did. Vacation, all the songs, you know, which, you know, she made money, you know.
Yeah, she's getting. Keep in mind, these people
people are artists, and they want people to know that, hey, that was me.
Right. I mean, they're probably getting the most money of everybody in the band, but they're not getting quite the recognition. But, you know.
See, you know, we talked about on one of our podcasts about being in the Commodores with Lionel Richie. I mean, Lionel's making more money. He's driving a Cadillac, you're driving a Yugo. But guess what? Without him, you wouldn't even have the Yugo.
Right.
So, I mean, that's the other side of it.
Right.
Like, hey, I'm just happy to be here. It's like being on the Bulls when Michael Jordan was there. Hey, look, I'm just going to try not to screw up and stay out of his way. Right?
Yeah. So let's do some solo riffs now, shall we? I've been on an Ozzy Osbourne kick lately, and I just wanted to warn anybody, just kind of a PSA from the Frustrated Rock Stars. If you're looking to buy any new Ozzy CDs, do not buy the remastered Blizzard of Oz or remastered Diary of a Madman from 2002. Because of a lawsuit from Lee Kerslake and Bob Daisley, the rhythm section, they actually re-recorded the parts in 2002. You can't mix 1980 recordings with 2002 recordings. Don't buy those. Find the ones that were remastered in 1995.
This summer, Motley Crue is out on another Crue Fest, and they say they're going to play the entire Dr. Feelgood album, track by track. I think it's pretty cool to hear songs that you know they only learned once, rehearsed twice, put on record, and never played again. But I'd rather not waste 4 minutes hearing She Goes Down when I could hear Red Hot. And speaking of Red Hot, you got to check out our Red Hot Encore.
All right, we got a comment here on YouTube from Cliff Walkin' Fool. What a great name.
Fool.
Discussing...
Is that a Chris Christopherson song?
It could be. It sounds like it.
Chris Walkin' Fool.
He's commenting on the show we did a while back. CDs, the new vinyl, talking about,
Oh my God, that was a while back.
That's how it's all changing. Everything's iPods now. CDs are they
crazy kids with their iPods.
But you can tell by the name, Cliff Walkin' Fool. He's an old school guy.
Sure.
He says there's something sexy about dropping a record onto the spindle, and it goes right into the song.
Right.
He said by the time he was 15, he could put the record right on, it gets right in the hole, drop the needle, boom, the song starts in a few seconds. And he goes on to say, with cassettes, I could toss together a C90.
I love the way he says C90.
It's
like a BASF.
For someone, and somehow the music ended within 10 seconds of the tape. Because you would record songs and you don't know how to time the songs. Somehow it always worked out for him.
I remember when I first learned to turn, remember you put your finger in there when you started tapes? So, like, it would start as soon as you saw brown.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you already had that, like, 30 seconds of, oh, you kids don't even know how much fun it was. I would sit there with my finger and
it was fun. I mean,
it would take an afternoon to make a tape for someone.
Yeah.
I would pull out my music collection. I would sit Indian style in front of the radio, and you had to, like, 1, 2, push record, play.
Making tapes, spinning records, that's what it was all about back then.
It really was fun.
I think we're missing something there, but great comment, Cliff Walkin' Fool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for commenting.
I love it.
By the way, the encore was brought to you by Teaseria.com. You can order some great T-shirts, custom made, just like a pizza.
Wow, that looks cool.
It's cool.
It looks real cool. It really is, though. Look at our great shirts.
You order, you pick the color, the size, the design, and they send it to you in a pizza box.
Stop wearing lame T-shirts that you get free from Citibank for signing up.
Yeah.
Come on,
get one of these, Teaseria.com, and if you enter the coupon code ROCK, you get 15% off.
Yeah, put ROCK in to get that 15% off.
Right from us, the Frustrated Rock Stars.
Yeah, we do what we can.
We do what we can to help you out because we're just professional. We're all trying to enjoy
fans.
We're all trying to enjoy our music,
which is what we're going to do,
and have a beer. So,
sure. And yours is almost empty.
Until next time, I'm getting up. Until next time, from the Atlanta Brewing Company.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your music. Sticky Sweet though?
Yeah,
instead of Red Hot?
That's when you go to the bathroom.
Instead of hearing Red Hot?
So then you know what the set list is going to be. You know that, Sticky Sweet's next, we can go to the bathroom now.
Yeah, but I'd rather not go to the bathroom at all and hear Red Hot.